Que pasa, cabrón? Everyone says that you need a good physique in order to look attractive. And yes, you need to be going to the gym, absolutely 100%. But that's actually going to take some time to see some gains. What they're not telling you is that there are things you can do right now, today, in order to become more attractive. My name is Blake, your favorite gringo that acts like he's Colombian. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram, linked in the description below. Now, everything in this video is something that you can go out, you can do right now, today, in order to become more attractive. So first things first, you need to go get a haircut. This is gonna be one of the first things that people notice about you. For instance, last night I went and I took my girl out. We went on a nice little date, and when I picked her up, as soon as she saw me, one of the first things she said was, "Wow, oh my God, you got a haircut, you look so handsome." And it just instantly makes you more attractive. Like, I'll see if I can put a little clip of my last video up where you can watch it there. And you can see that I didn't have my haircut yet then, and yeah, it looked good and stuff, but now I look fucking phenomenal. Bam, bam. And that's another thing, it makes you feel more confident because you look more presentable, more nice, more well put together, you know, rather than just like growing your hair out all nasty and stuff. It looks like it's actually taken care of. That's the thing, without saying a word, it's showing that you take care of yourself and you take pride in your appearance, which in turn is going to be attractive to people. So real quick, take out your phone, book an appointment with your barber, and tell him how grateful you are for blessing you every single time. The next thing you're gonna wanna take care of is your clothing. This is very similar to your haircut in the sense that it's gonna be the difference between you looking like a bum and her thinking like you don't take care of yourself and you're not worthy, versus her thinking you look all handsome, calling you Papi Chulo, you know what I'm saying? And just keep it simple. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like I said, and in other videos and stuff, like a lot of times I'll wear just like a nice fitting black shirt, some blue jeans, some boots, keeping it simple like that, looking classy, looking clean. Or like last night on the date, just, you know, some suit pants, a polo, nice, dressed up a little bit more and stuff. You don't have to do anything crazy. You don't need to be wearing Jordans or anything like that, or a bunch of graphics on your shirt. You don't need anything like that. You can just keep it simple with the basics and then accessorize a little bit and you'll look phenomenal. Like, get yourself some chains. Your girl would love you to have some chains to play with and stuff whenever she sees you, and get yourself a nice watch and everything. And you can get some bracelets too. Like, check this out, check this out. Bam, my girl made me this. Bam, let's see if you can see, it's got her initial on there, you know, an R. Bam. And you know, that stuff just adds to the whole appeal. It just instantly makes you more attractive. And it's something you can do today. You can go to your barber today. You can go to the store today and get some clothes. And this brings me to the third thing, which is something that you're not thinking of because you're in the kind of mindset of like, oh, what can I go get? What can I buy in order to make myself more attractive? But it's not about what you buy. It's about fixing your mental health. See, you're overthinking too much, and you're thinking too much about what people think about you and if they like you, if they find you attractive, and you're really just searching for their validation. And the reason you're doing this is because you don't have your own self-validation. Like, you don't have good self-esteem. What you need to understand is that real love starts with self-love. If you don't love yourself, then nobody else can love you, because you're just gonna come across way too needy, way too desperate. You're just gonna come off insecure. People are gonna be able to sense that in you, in the micro expressions on your face and your body language. And a lot of people on self-improvement have this problem because they never update their self-image. They always envision themselves as the person that started, that just, you know, stayed in bed all day watching Netflix, eating junk food, not really taking care of themselves, and they never update it from that self-image. You need to understand, when you're watching videos like this and you're doing all this research, doing all this effort, you're a man on self-improvement, you're working on yourself, you're becoming a better person, and the growth in that is beautiful. But you need to update your self-image and realize that you're a lot better than you think you are. It's okay to love yourself. Like, you need to ask yourself, am I doing the habits that are going to make me the man that I want to become? If the answer is yes, then you should love yourself for that. You should be proud of that. You should, like, honestly celebrate yourself for that, you know, because the majority of people aren't even doing this. The majority of people aren't even on self-improvement. Maybe like 1% of the population or something like that are actually consistent with it, sticking with it day in and day out. And if you're one of those people, you're actually checking off the little goals off your boxes and checking off the little habits on your habit tracker and everything, then you should be proud of that, and you should update your self-image to realize that, you know, you are capable of loving yourself and you have something to be proud of. And the last thing is going to be pretty basic, but you know, it goes overlooked a lot of times. That's just gonna be your hygiene. You don't want to be the guy that everybody knows that smell bad or has bad breath or anything like that. You want your girl to actually want to kiss you. So make sure you're just staying on top of that stuff, showering, like making sure you're really good, really clean, smelling good. Make sure you're brushing your teeth, flossing, mouthwash, gum, those breath strips or whatever it is. teeth whitening and everything, make sure your smile's all good and your breath is actually smelling good, so people actually, like, the girl you like actually wants to kiss you and everything. And then add some like nice colognes on top of that. Like if you smell good like that, especially with some nice colognes, like I promise she's gonna fall in love. Just be taking care of all that stuff in the general sense, making sure your room and like house and car, everything's clean. And just take care of your life in general in terms of just basic hygiene. But yeah, those are all things that you can literally go and do right now after watching this video and go implement today. And if you want more help with that, then you can check out my looks maxing course in the description below, where I teach you exactly what I do to become the most attractive version of myself possible. If that interests you, then you can read about it linked in the description below. With that being said, remember, be better than you were yesterday.